Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prospect Central 101. My name is Chris Robbins, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through some Will Harris tape. So he is a fourth-year senior safety from the Boston College University. I don't know why I added the B there, but oh well. He is officially measured in at 6'1", 207 pounds, 9-inch hands, and 31¼ inch arms. So, Will Harris was drafted in the third round following a trade up from 88 to 81 for a sixth-round pick by the Detroit Lions, of course. And today we're going to be looking at how he could fit in the Matt Patricia regime, scheme, system, locker room culture, that whole group collective thing. So, with that being said, we have 3 games to watch today. Of course, we're not going to go back to 2017, but we will take a look at all 3 of these 2018 games here. The Syracuse game is probably the one that we will end up starting with when this loads in a second. While this is loading, don't forget to check out some of our other video breakdowns as well. We've already done one on Jelani Tavai, and a couple on TJ Hawkinson for the Lions fans. If you guys out there want to check those out, those are on our video page as well. And of course, we have a lot of other ones that we did before the draft as well on some of the other top prospects in the 2019 draft class. So, here we go. Here he is versus the Syracuse Orange. And it'll be interesting to see exactly what his strengths and weaknesses are and where he fits and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's go through this here. We're going to start this one out in regular speed for now. I want to get a feel for his athleticism and see if his tape athleticism is, well, actually I should have said this the other way around. If his combine athleticism, his testing athleticism plays into his tape athleticism. So we're going to kind of see if the two match up here. Okay. Bottom of the screen, man coverage on receiver it looked like. Okay, interesting play on his part that he decided to flip directions. Oops, I was trying to take away the ad. Oh, that's... oh, it's probably buffering. Okay then. Hopefully it didn't freeze. This will happen every once in a while. It happened with the Tavai video a couple times too. But yeah, I record these live and I try not to edit because I like full reactions to be in these videos as much as possible. And I don't really like cutting out plays because it kind of seems cheap to avoid certain plays. So, yeah, okay, it's completely resetting. That's annoying. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go back to here. Okay, top left of the screen here. Okay, nice pursuit angle. Well, I should say direction. Split by 30. Blitzing up the middle. And honestly, it kind of got held there at the end. But what I really like here, and what you guys are hopefully going to see a lot more of over the rest of this tape, is his explosion and burst. Showed this off really well at the Combine. What we're going to see applied on tape here, and you guys see that bursting ability to attack, accelerate through the line. challenging him over the top, and where did he go? Where was he at? Okay, so this is gonna be Harris here. Oh, he bit down. Oof, okay. So of course, not a good look for Will Harris off the bat here. He does double team this route here, thinking that these two guys have those two guys manned, and they don't. This guy has leverage here to the outside of him. He's able to just glide right past him. Harris bites to the inside middle instead, and stuff happens. Now, I mean, okay, so let me phrase it like this. That was not Harris getting burned. That wasn't an athletic issue. That wasn't something where it was like, oh yeah, he got like completely destroyed by the receiver. He just made the wrong read. Now, I mean, which one would you rather have the negative of? Pick your poison. But in reality, he did not get beat by his receiver. He just picked the wrong receiver. He did a pretty good job sticking to his guy that time. And again, it's not his coverage that's really being wronged here. It's really his decision on that last play. But yeah, he's doing a really nice job, nice change of direction to be able to reverse the field. Nice man coverage on the receiver. He didn't really have to do a lot of work to shut that, but fair enough. Nice step under the block. Okay. Probably could have been more aggressive in pursuit of the quarterback there, but I get the responsibility to his guy. Okay, pursuit angle, there you go. Very nice. He's able to adjust that pursuit angle and get him to the ground. Okay, I mean, again, could have been much worse. Force player on that play. And just doing the opposite side. Force player once again. Great discipline. Unfortunately, he was able to come back inside for the touchdown. But I do really like the idea here. That was a really disciplined play on Harris's part. Nice job reading the backfield. And right here you see everybody is biting on this inside run, leaving him a one-on-one with Dungey. And he's the one, and 44 kind of did a nice job reading the play also. But it's really these two guys here that were able to read that play. He just was a bit over aggressive in the pursuit angle there. Okay. Nice job knocking him out. Okay, lined up a man on the slot. Not bad, forced to throw away. Blitz. Yep, coming around the edge. There you go. Very nice safety blitz here. And again, from the Lions scheme, we really like to disguise our blitzes, send those extra blitzers, not necessarily just a straight 3, 4, 5-man rush from your typical positions. We'll really mix some disguised looks in there, and this is the type of guy that will fit that type of system. Really, really aggressive as a blitzer. We've seen that a couple times already, including this play. And yeah, just I really like his bursts too. His burst and his explosion really are showing up as you would hope to see from someone who tested that well, which is really nice to see actually used practically on tape and translate into a live game study. Well, we're waiting for this to load. The one thing I will point out here is that the pursuit angles are definitely his biggest issue so far. It tends to overrun plays, and I noticed that when I was first watching his tape a long time ago. That was my one big negative on him back then, prior to the Senior Bowl, actually. Was when I last watched him. And yeah, it was really about those pursuit angles and recognizing cutback lanes and the change of direction type of aspect that he seemed to struggle with the most against the run. And there you go. Yeah, you just I would reset the play. But yeah, I really like here how he's able to corner this, I'll call it, and seablix this. And just basically run around the edge. To be fair, that guy kind of made a dumb decision, but yeah, and then you'll see when this starts back up again, he's gonna attack, boom, and flatten really nicely. So really nice pass rush there by Harris. Okay, come up. A lot of man coverage reps, which is interesting. Like to see that, of course, in a man scheme. Okay, technical issues. Again, not really burned. I don't really think that was an athletic issue, unless he slipped, which looks like may have been possible. Oh, yeah, he bit again. He bit down on what looks like a running back, leaving this guy here when his guy came down. So another one of those do your job type plays. And yep, you're gonna see him assume that this guy's in man here and come down and take the line or the running back, when in all actuality that should have been flipped, at least based on both of their reactions. Should have been flipped, and he left the other guy wide open. So just poor coverage assignment on his part, and recognizing the play call. I do like that though. Oh, it's pass breakups. And there's the positives you're going to get with him in coverage, right? So we just talked about how he misdiagnosed that play, that last play, where he attacked the running back instead of the receiver. When he's actually staying in the right coverage, boom, he's able to man cover at a top-notch rate. That's a 3rd and 8. Whoops. It's a 3rd and 8 play for Syracuse, and he gets a really nice arm in there to be able to affect that pass. And hopefully they show a replay. Nope, they're not going to. And I'll just slow it down. Oops. And we'll take it a little bit farther back. And yeah, you're going to see him here. And then right in phase, stays in phase, and then nice job getting his arm in front to try and get that pass deflection. Really nice. Okay, playing back. Challenging him over the top. And I think that looked like cover 1. Whoops. I think that looked like cover 1. Because he stayed shaded towards Singer. Either that or he once again bit underneath here and trusted his corner. Oh, missed tackle. Got run over by Benji. I remember that play. I watched this game live. And, yeah. Nice job slipping the block. Very nice. Nice lateral movement. What kind of throw was that? Jeez. Okay, probably should have done a better job keeping his eyes in the backfield and reading the play. Same thing, being a little bit too hippity-hoppity. Nice physical tackle. Nice screen recognition. Was he not in the flat? Okay, so Harris is going to be this guy here on the slot. And yeah. What was he doing? Okay. What was he doing? Okay, first before we do that. Yeah, because that guy's on him, he's on him, he's on him. He should have come down and taken, but instead he doubles. So that's the third time now that he's misdiagnosed the coverage. The more and more you see that, the less and less of a fit he seems like a free safety. Okay, I wish he wouldn't have run away from the ball, but oh well. Nice man coverage. Probably the best asset to his game we've seen so far. Free safety. Nice push. Oh, nice pass breakup. Bottom of the field here. Nice play. Top this time. He was down. Oh, I have no clue how he caught that. Top here. Nice backside oh, not angle though. I was just about to say I really like his motor in the backside pursuit here. Chasing down this play. But at some point he needs to be a little bit more aggressive in making that tackle. Like he was there. And even so, still could have been a little bit more aggressive than that. That was just a nice catch. Okay, he got held pretty bad there. That was blatant too. Okay, double safety over the top. Okay, forced player. Okay, main responsibility was blitz the quarterback. I definitely see that. So there we go. Actually, a lot more negative than I remember having seen. but you do get to see the athleticism there. You really do get to see his burst, his explosiveness. You really get to see the change of direction, potential, and ability as well. How he's able to flow across the field. Coverage is rough. Man coverage was great. We got to see him in nice tight man coverage a few times. But in terms of combo coverage, he has a lot of work to do. And that's the main reason why he fell to the third round, along with his pursuit angles. So, two really, really big issues from him through those two games so far, or through that game so far. But yeah, overall, again, there's stuff to like here. The athleticism, leading to the high upside potential there, and the man coverage was really good. You got to see him a little bit as a pass rusher, a little bit, and tackling also very sound tackler. But yeah, the combo coverage and the pursuit angles were not really all that hot. So let's see here if he can improve in the second game. It'll probably end up being Florida State. If not, I'll end up going to that next. Right there. So yeah, there's going to be two areas that we're going to really want to see him improve in next season. Want to see him be a little bit more aggressive with the pursuit angles. And again, he's a willing tackler. It's not like he's basically avoiding hitting people. You just really want to see him kind of be more aggressive on that in that aspect of his game. And it's not that his man or zone coverage is particularly bad when I say combo coverage, because his man coverage is pretty decent, and he seems to have the zone range and ball tracking that you want in zone corner. And it's really just his ability to recognize the offensive play and the route concepts. Oh my, missed a hit though. But yeah, that's probably going to come with experience, frankly, to be honest with you. Oh, nice. It's really, yeah, really just going to come with time in the system as well. If you're keeping him in Matt Patricia's, oh man, if you're keeping him in Matt Patricia's scheme for an extraordinarily long period of time, over the course of time, he has a greater chance to develop. Because his main weaknesses at this point are mostly mental. Okay, nice motoring finish. And by mental weaknesses, I obviously mean mental traits in terms of the field processing and visioning and all that stuff, not the character and that whole aspect. The intangibles are actually quite good. In fact, I'm being skipping there while we're waiting for this to load. Multi-time captain, leader of the defense. Basically, he was voted, according to what Bob Quinn said, he was voted captain over guys like Zach Allen multiple times on defense. And he was basically the heartbeat of their team, as he phrased it. So that was interesting to hear him talk about today for those of you guys who Lions fans watched the press conference. Oh yeah, and again you see the bursting explosion with the pass rushing in particular. Oh, there you go. What a hit. And there's the physicality aspect, right? We talked about how he's not really using the best pursuit angles, but he is a willing tackler, to say the least. And you see that here. Dude is not afraid to hit people and make contact. Boom. Takes him down. Let's play again. Right into it. Okay. Upper left of the offensive field. Okay, and again, nice shot to cover that grounding range to be able to make the tackle. High motor guy again for sure, which I love. For those of you guys who've seen our other breakdowns by now, you'll know I love my high motor guys. First play, nice change of direction. And again, just obviously got spinned too, which didn't exactly help. But did overrun the play a little bit. His stop-start ability, I would say, is probably the best way to phrase that. Is what really needs some work as well. Let's quickly some quarterback. Nice double. Left portion of the screen. Okay. I mean, that's gonna happen every once in a while. Good route beats you. Love his aggressiveness as a blitzer. Center field here. Okay. Stone safety. And again, just another big time hit here. Oh, that might have even been helmet to helmet. Dang. Nice motor from the pursuit there by Dude Harris. Looks pretty tight in coverage there. Looks nice. Let's start getting back inside. Over the top. Okay, I mean, he played his gap. He's getting a little bit better precision though. That time he just missed a tackle. That's fairly rare. I don't remember seeing him miss many, if any, tackles. Oh, that's about where it happened. Yeah, he did a nice job filling these two gaps here. I'll show you guys what exactly I'm looking for here. He did a nice job with this as a cutback lane, being able to get out here. And looking inside, running out, he's able to seal that gap. Well, now he has to completely shift assignments, I guess, is the kind of the phrase I'm looking for. Okay, a little bit more aggressive there on that pursuit. So safely in the top right. Okay, pretty nice tackle there. Group tackle, but and yeah, again, we see him sit to his guy here. Oh, dang, really good coverage across the board. So, that's the second game for you guys against the Florida State Seminoles. Not really too much different than what we saw in the first one, to be completely honest with you guys. Really just seeing the same strengths, the same weaknesses. Oh, okay. Yeah, so just not really seeing too much for you. On the other hand, that's pretty much a good thing. It shows you that his strengths are consistent and his weaknesses are definite weaknesses that can need to be improved on. So that's kind of positive, negative, based on how you view it type of deal. So yeah, very interesting. With that, here is the third game of tape on him that we have available. This is versus NC State. Oh, did not mean to pause that. Nice. Great pursuit angle that time. And almost as importantly, very nice wrap tackle. Nice ability to get off the block and limit that yards after contact. Probably would like to see him be a little bit more active with the hands at the point of attack. We talked about this in the Divide video, how he's really strong with the point of with the hands and the usage at the point of attack. And that was what made him stand out amongst some of the pass rushers. Will Harris kind of throwing his body into blocks a little bit more than you'd like to see. I want to see him be a little bit more extensive with the hands and the arms. I do like how he's playing force though. It's a good spot for him. Yeah, his big deal is going to be just working on that experience side. Getting him reps. a lot of the physical tools are there, and even some of the technique is there. You're just really developing on the mental attributes, the awareness, the IQ, the vision. Another horseplay. Yep. Saw that coming. Pretty easy play there for Harris. Okay. I mean, honestly, it's kind of basic safety stuff that you're kind of looking for here. It's really the coverage. Can you tackle? Can you hit? Leadership traits are obviously going to be there. It's kind of interesting, and of course the blockchain I already talked a little bit about as well. The tackling I've already talked a little bit about. Not entirely sure that was anything to do with him. Did they really get him for a penalty on that? That's kind of dumb. He's saying, looked like. Interesting. I do really like him in man coverage. He definitely has the ability to stick, especially, to be honest, in this game against wide receivers. But projection-wise, the NFL level, to tight ends, I really like his upside in that department. And like, he's very clearly in phase. He just missed the ball. He mistimed it. Man, this NC State running back person makes tackles. Getting lined up in the slot, and yeah, that seems to be his best spot so far. Manning up those smaller slot receivers. Oh, that was a nice stop. Okay, are they gonna be able? Nope. I do really like how he's playing a lot of force. They're really utilizing him outside the edges, which is really nice to see because that would put him in the pursuit a little more often than not in Detroit. Not on the screen this time around. It's been a long time since I watched this tape. I'm kind of almost refreshing myself with some of this stuff, to be completely real with you guys. So if you don't hear me talking a ton, I'm kind of just taking this one in a little bit. Yeah, it's really the pursuit angles. It looks like they're going to be his biggest weakness year one. Yep, nice fumble recovery. Looks like they got it back. Or, well, not back, but it looks like Boston College recovered. And yeah, you can probably, let's be real, if that's a corner, you might be able to do better than that in terms of reducing separation. There's not many better defensive ends in the class at limiting that separation like there is, like you would be getting with Will Harris. Okay, that was much better in terms of recognizing the man coverage there on the running back. He does a really nice job of being able to track him and find him in the flat. He does seem to be, oh man, he does seem to be flowing smoothly pretty much from hole to hole, which is nice. So there you go. There are 3 games of Will Harris, Elon's 3rd round pick. A couple of interesting thoughts to me that really stood out were the tackling was really nice at times, obviously big hitter potential in that regard. I do really like the motor once again, which is always obviously a big plus. Someone who typically finds himself around the ball doesn't necessarily end up making plays. So the playmaking aspect is a little bit confusing in that area. But he does recover fumbles and forced turnovers, so that could kind of be the mold with Harris. Pass rushing got to see a little bit. Interior run defending only again got to see a little bit of what the possibilities and ceilings are for him. But the athleticism is without a doubt beyond there. So that's really nice to see and confirm that he has that type of athleticism on tape, and really just to develop the mental intangibles and a couple of technical refinements and upgrades and things of that nature, and he'll be really good to go. With his athletic ability, size, length, all that good stuff, stick him on tight ends and you're looking really good, especially man coverage. You're talking about a guy who can definitely do a really nice job against vast majority of NFL tight ends. And he's going to get Hawkinson in practice. Steel sharpens steel. So hopefully Hawkinson and him can kind of work opposite each other, or Jesse James, I guess, as well. And kind of get to grow up against and alongside each other at the same time. So yeah, with that being said, I think that covers most of his strengths and weaknesses. Um, it'll be really interesting to see where he ends up playing in the Lions defense. My guess is that he's obviously safety 3, but is he a free safety? More of a man cover tight end guy to me, ideally. I like what Brett Whitfield said earlier today, Devin McCourty type ceiling, I think, is what you're really going for with him. We talked about Jahlani Tavai comparing to Dante Hightower. I think if you're building the ultimate Patriots defense, Will Harris is going to be your Devin McCourty type of guy. Whereas Tracy Walker is going to be your more traditional free safety over the top, ability to flex down into red zone corner. With Will Harris, he's going to be more your tight end matchup guy. So hopefully he develops in those areas that he's going to be needed to play in our scheme. And yeah, it'll be very interesting to watch him grow and continue to develop as a player in Matt Patricia's defense. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at ProCentral101. And check out some of our other videos as well. We did one on Hawkinson. We did one on Jahlani Tavai already. And there's a ton of other ones up for those of you guys who aren't Lions fans who are tuning in for this for another reason that you guys might be able to check out that might be more applicable to your favorite team. Anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. But for now, peace out.